So the newly diagnosed multiple myeloma have been having a change in the landscape of treatments. In Canada, we're still stuck with the Cyborg-D, which is alkylating agent and proteasome inhibitors in first line for the transplant-eligible patients. In US, many regimens have been approved as first line, but for transplant-eligible, the most commonly wide-used regimens is VRD, which is a combination of proteasome inhibitors, IMiD, and dexamethasone. And as it's more potential, but in Canada, again, it's cost effective, so we're still using the Cyborg-D in this setting. For daratumumab, it's been approved as monotherapy. It's approved as a combination with Revlimid, dexamethasone, and bortezomib and dexamethasone, but it's not yet reimbursed in this setting. And in the US, it's approved as first line for non-transplant eligible patients. So this study, the GRIFFIN study, actually it's a phase 2. It's a very important phase 2. I believe it's going to be important to change the practice in the US. Maybe I don't know if they will be based on the phase 2. So the GRIFFIN study actually it combines the VRD with daratumumab, and it's going to be randomizing compared to the same regimen without daratumumab. So the regimen is also 4 cycles of induction, daratumumab VRD, followed by autologous stem cell transplant, followed by consolidation with 2 cycles, and maintenance with daratumumab and Revlimid for up to 32 cycles, compared to, again, the other arm is going to be without daratumumab all along the whole treatment. So in this meeting, they presented the first safety run-in cohort for 16 patients after a follow-up of 16 months, which was very promising, very good responses, like 100% VGPR and a complete remission that improved over time after the induction. And mostly after the consolidation therapy, we had 50% of MRD negative. Again, it's 16 numbers, but it's important also to mention that. So 50% MRD negative on using NGS. One of the main reasons that this safety running cohort was presented is actually to prove that the addition of daratumumab did not negatively impact the collection of stem cell transplant, but mostly it did not also impact the kinetic of the engraftment or any possible problem to give the autologous transplant in this particular population. Now, another also issue is the adverse events. So the adverse events were not more than what we usually see with the VRD studies. There was somehow pancytopenia in about 25% of patients, grade 3 and 4, and pneumonia was, but again, with pneumonia we see it also often with the VRD regimen, but it did not increase with daratumumab. In terms of infusion-related events, it was about 25% for the DARA. We see this usually is a bit more in the previous studies, so maybe it's just a small number of cohort. We're going to wait till the whole study will be presented. I know that the whole recruitment was finished in April, and the cohort of the 222 patients will be presented by the end of 2019. Now, is this going to change the practice? In Canada, we hope so. We hope now that we have a lot of triplets. Also, KRD was recently accepted, approved and reimbursed. So and hopefully in 2019 we're going to have the DARA combination also coming along. So is it going to change practice? I guess it's a very expensive regimen. In the maintenance, patients are going to get DARA and lenalidomide for up to 32 cycles, which is enormously expensive. We'll wait and see. Well, we hope, at least, what's for sure that the responses were amazing and the side effect were really manageable. So we're looking forward to the end of the trial.